My name is Nathan, and this is the story of how my brother stole $180,000 from our grandmother's estate and convinced our family I was lying about it. Then I found the bank records that proved everything. What happened when I exposed him at Thanksgiving dinner will shock you. Let me give you the full background so you understand how this all happened. I'm the older of two brothers. My younger brother Kevin is 3 years younger than me. Growing up, Kevin was the golden child. Charming, social, popular. I was the responsible, boring one. Our grandmother, Helen, was the matriarch of our family. She was kind, generous, and had more money than anyone realized. She'd been married to my grandfather, who owned several successful businesses before he passed away. Grandma Helen was close with both me and Kevin, but I'd say I was closer to her. I visited her every week. I helped her with errands, took her to doctor's appointments, spent time just talking with her. Kevin would visit maybe once a month, usually when he needed something. Money, usually. Grandma Helen would always help him out. He's still finding his way, she'd say. Kevin was 32 years old. Still finding his way apparently meant bouncing between jobs, racking up debt, and living beyond his means. When Grandma Helen was 83, she had a stroke. She survived, but it affected her cognitively. She could still function, but she wasn't as sharp as she used to be. That's when things started to change. Kevin suddenly became very interested in Grandma's finances. He'd ask her about her accounts, her investments, her will. She'd brush him off, but he was persistent. Then Kevin suggested that Grandma needed help managing her money. "Grandma, you're getting older. What if something happens? You should add one of us to your bank accounts. Just in case. I can manage my own money," she'd say. I know, but just for emergencies. What if you fall and can't access your accounts? What if you need help paying bills?" He wore her down eventually. She added him as a joint account holder on her main checking account. I didn't know about this at the time. I found out later. 6 months after the stroke, Grandma Helen had another one. This one was more severe. She was in the hospital for 2 weeks, then moved to a nursing home. She could barely speak. She couldn't walk. She needed round-the-clock care. It was devastating. Kevin and I took turns visiting her. I went almost every day. Kevin went a few times a week. One day, about 3 months after she moved to the nursing home, I was visiting Grandma, and the nursing home administrator pulled me aside. "Mr. Brennan, we need to discuss your grandmother's account. Her payments are overdue." "That's impossible. She has plenty of money." "Well, the checks we've been receiving have been bouncing. We need this resolved immediately, or we'll have to ask you to find alternative care for her." "Bouncing? That doesn't make sense. Perhaps you should check with whoever manages her finances." I called Kevin immediately. "Hey, are you handling Grandma's bills?" "Yeah, I've been taking care of it." "What?" "The nursing home says her checks are bouncing." "Oh, that's just a bank error. I'll sort it out." "Can you do it today?" "They're threatening to kick her out." Yeah, I'll handle it." He handled it. The nursing home was paid. I didn't think much more about it. 2 weeks later, the nursing home called me again. "Mr. Brennan, we still haven't received payment for this month." I called Kevin again. "Dude, what's going on with Grandma's account?" "I told you it's a bank issue. They're being ridiculous. Can I just take over handling the bills? I don't want Grandma to get kicked out." "No, I've got it. Don't worry about it." But I was worried. I decided to visit Grandma's bank. I explained the situation to the branch manager. "I'm sorry, sir, but I can't discuss account details with you. You're not on the account." "My brother is, though." "Kevin Brennan." "Yes, he is listed as a joint account holder. Can you at least tell me if there's money in the account?" "The nursing home says checks keep bouncing." She looked at her computer screen, then at me with concern. "I really shouldn't say this, but, sir, this account has $247 in it." My heart dropped. That's impossible. My grandmother had over $300,000. "I don't know what to tell you. The balance is $247. I drove straight to my parents' house. "We need to talk about Kevin and Grandma's money." My parents looked confused. "What about it?" my dad asked. "Grandma's account is empty. There's $247 left." "That can't be right," my mom said. "I just came from the bank. Kevin is on the account as joint holder." and somehow $300,000 is gone. My dad called Kevin immediately and put it on speaker. Kevin, Nathan is saying Grandma's account is empty. What's going on? That's ridiculous. Nathan's lying. I'm not lying. I just spoke to the bank manager. Then she made a mistake. Grandma's money is fine. Then prove it. Show us the account statements. I don't have to prove anything to you. You're not on the account. Kevin, just show us the statements, my mom said. This is insane. Nathan is trying to cause problems like he always does. Grandma's money is fine. End of discussion. He hung up. My parents looked at me. He's lying, I said. He stole her money. That's a serious accusation, my dad said. Then let's get proof. Let's go to the bank together. Have Kevin meet us there. We'll see the statements. We tried to arrange this. Kevin refused. I'm not entertaining Nathan's paranoid conspiracy theories. The money is fine. Nathan's just jealous that Grandma trusted me to handle it. Over the next week, I tried everything. I talked to a lawyer about getting access to the account information. He said without being on the account or having power of attorney, there wasn't much I could do. You could petition for guardianship of your grandmother, he suggested. If you can prove she's not mentally competent and her finances are being mismanaged, a court could grant you control. That process would take months. Months we didn't have. Meanwhile, Kevin was doing damage control. He told the whole family that I was lying about Grandma's money, that I was trying to take control of her finances myself, that I'd always been jealous of him. And my family believed him. Nathan, why are you doing this? My aunt asked me at a family gathering. Kevin is taking care of Grandma. You should be grateful. He's stealing from her. That's a horrible thing to say about your own brother. Even my parents were starting to doubt me. Maybe you misunderstood what the bank manager said, my mom suggested. I didn't misunderstand. The account has $247 in it. But Kevin said Kevin is lying. He's your brother. He wouldn't steal from Grandma. I felt like I was going crazy. Then Grandma Helen passed away. It was peaceful. She died in her sleep at the nursing home. She was 84 years old. I was devastated and furious because Kevin had stolen from her and gotten away with it. After the funeral, we met with Grandma's lawyer to go over her will. She'd left everything split evenly between Kevin and me. Her house, her remaining investments, everything. Except there was almost nothing left. The house had a reverse mortgage on it that ate up most of the equity. Her investment accounts had been liquidated. Where did all her money go? I asked the lawyer. I don't know. According to the records I have, she should have had substantial assets. But they're not here. Kevin sat there looking uncomfortable. Kevin, where's Grandma's money? I asked directly. What are you talking about? You know exactly what I'm talking about. You were on her checking account. $300,000 is missing. I don't know anything about that. The lawyer just said she should have substantial assets. They're gone. You're the only one who had access. This again? You're delusional, Nathan. Then show us the bank statements. Prove me wrong. I don't have them anymore. Convenient. The lawyer cleared his throat. Gentlemen, if there's a question about missing assets, we may need to involve the authorities. There are no missing assets, Kevin said quickly. Grandma spent her money on her care. The nursing home was expensive. The nursing home cost $8,000 a month. Even over 2 years, that's less than $200,000. Where's the other $100,000? Medical bills. Expenses. I don't have to justify this to you. But he did. And he couldn't. I hired a lawyer. A real one, not just for consultation. I petitioned the court for an accounting of Grandma's estate. Kevin fought it. But the court ordered him to provide bank statements for Grandma's accounts during the time he was joint holder. It took 3 months, but I finally got them. And there it was, in black and white. Over the course of 18 months, Kevin had systematically drained Grandma's account. $5,000 here, $10,000 there. Transfers to his personal account. Cash withdrawals. Checks written to himself. $180,000 total. He'd taken $180,000 from our grandmother while she was dying in a nursing home. And he'd used it to pay off his credit card debt, buy a new truck, take vacations, and fund his lifestyle. I had proof. Undeniable proof. I made copies of everything. Then I waited. Thanksgiving was 2 months away. The whole family would be together. I could have taken the evidence to the police immediately, but I wanted something more. I wanted everyone who'd called me a liar, everyone who'd defended Kevin, everyone who'd made me feel crazy, to see the truth. Thanksgiving arrived. 25 family members gathered at my parents' house. Kevin showed up in his new truck looking smug. We had dinner. Everyone was chatting, laughing, having a good time. During dessert, I stood up. Can I have everyone's attention? I'd like to say something. The room got quiet. As you all know, Grandma passed away 6 months ago. And as you all know, I've been saying that Kevin stole money from her. Oh, for God's sake, Kevin said. Not this again. Let me finish. Most of you didn't believe me. You called me paranoid. You said I was causing family drama. You defended Kevin. Because you were lying, Kevin said. I wasn't lying. And I have proof. I pulled out a folder with copies of the bank statements. I'd made enough for everyone. These are Grandma's bank statements from the time Kevin was joint holder on her account. They show every transaction. I started passing them around the table. You'll see Kevin transferred $180,000 from Grandma's account to his own account over 18 months. People started looking at the papers. I saw confusion, then shock on their faces. Kevin's face went white. Where did you get those? Court order. You were required to provide them for the estate accounting. Those are private. No, they're evidence of theft. My aunt was reading through the statements, her hand over her mouth. Kevin, is this real? Did you really take this money? I was managing her expenses. These are transfers to your personal account. My uncle said, reading his copy. $10,000 here, $15,000 there. This isn't paying expenses. I needed to consolidate the funds to what? I interrupted. To buy yourself a new truck? To go on vacation? While Grandma was dying in a nursing home. You don't understand. I understand perfectly. You stole $180,000 from our dying grandmother. And then you called me a liar when I tried to tell everyone. The room was silent. Everyone was staring at Kevin. My mother was crying. Kevin, how could you? Mom, I can explain. Explain what? Explain stealing from your own grandmother. She wanted me to have it. She added me to the account so I could have access. She added you to help with bills, I said. Not to rob her blind. My father stood up, his face red. Get out. Dad, get out of this house. Now. You don't understand what it's been like for me. I've been struggling. So you stole from your grandmother? While she was dying. Get out. Kevin looked around the table. Every single person was staring at him with disgust. He grabbed his keys and left. The room stayed silent for a long moment. Then my aunt spoke. Nathan, I owe you an apology. We all do. You were telling the truth, and we didn't believe you. You called me a liar, I said quietly. All of you. For months. We're sorry, my mom said, still crying. We should have believed you. Kevin was very convincing. That doesn't excuse it. You were right. And we made you feel crazy for telling the truth. The rest of Thanksgiving was somber. People kept apologizing to me. Keep saying they should have believed me. I accepted their apologies, but I didn't feel better. The damage was done. They'd chosen Kevin over me. They'd believed his lies over my evidence. After Thanksgiving, I pressed charges. Kevin was arrested for elder financial abuse and theft. With the bank records as evidence, the case was open and shut. He was convicted and sentenced to 3 years in prison and ordered to pay restitution of $180,000. He didn't have $180,000. He'd spent it all. So the court garnished his wages. He'd be paying it back for the rest of his life. My family was torn apart by this. Some relatives blamed me for ruining Kevin's life. He's your brother, my aunt said. Did you really have to press charges? He stole $180,000 from our grandmother. What did you think I should do? Handle it privately, within the family. I tried that. None of you believed me. You all called me a liar. She didn't have a response to that. My parents supported my decision to press charges, but our relationship was strained. We believe you now, my mom said. But he's still your brother. Still our son. He's a thief who stole from his dying grandmother. We know. But family is complicated. Not to me. Not anymore. Kevin went to prison. He served 18 months before being released on parole. I haven't spoken to him since that Thanksgiving. He's tried to reach out a few times. Emails, letters, messages through family members. I ignore all of them. He wants forgiveness. He wants to explain his side. There is no side to explain. He stole from our grandmother. End of story. Some of my family thinks I'm too harsh, that I should forgive him because he's family. But here's the thing. Being family doesn't give you a free pass to steal $180,000 from someone. Being family doesn't protect you from consequences. Being family doesn't mean I have to forgive you. Kevin made his choices. He chose to steal. He chose to lie. He chose to gaslight me and turn the family against me. Now he gets to live with those choices. I'm 38 now. I have a good life. A wife, 2 kids, a successful career. Kevin is 43. He's living in a cheap apartment, working a minimum wage job, most of his paycheck garnished for restitution. His life is ruined, and it's entirely his own fault. Sometimes family members tell me he's struggling, that he's having a hard time. I don't care. He didn't care when he was stealing from grandma. He didn't care when he was lying about me. He didn't care when he made me look crazy to the entire family. So I don't care that he's struggling now. That's called justice. Grandma Helen deserved better. She deserved a grandson who cared about her, not one who saw her as a piggy bank. She trusted Kevin, and he betrayed that trust in the worst possible way. I made sure he paid for it, and I'd do it again. People can say I'm cold. They can say I'm unforgiving. They can say I destroyed my brother's life. But I didn't destroy his life. He destroyed his own life the moment he decided to steal from a dying woman. I just made sure everyone knew about it, and I made sure he faced consequences. That's not being cold. That's being just. Kevin is my brother by blood, but he stopped being family the day he stole from grandma. And I have no regrets about exposing him. None at all.